The intro playing? You gonna put music playing? I ain't doing that. Yeah. Shout out to the castle. Game Point, anti-fiction. Get you some.
Game Point.
Bro, I really lost weight from that intro, bro.
Oh, that's good. That's a good thing.
Okay, shout out to you.
That shit crazy. I'm sitting here watching the intro. I'm like, damn.
I didn't know you was going with that one. Hey,
I really started getting active, man.
That's
It's because of the Apple Watch. I got one of these, and hey,
my dog JC if you be outside this summer, shirt off.
yeah, it's my motivation. I
Episode
ain't going nowhere. I'm
31.
gonna be working.
Mm-hmm.
Reggie Miller episode? No, I'm just playing. Anyway, welcome back. Game Point. That was the first 31 that came to my head. I don't know.
So what about the next? That's the Magic Johnson. Pause.
Young Shaq.
Pause.
I don't know if we go Magic Johnson. It was funny. Somebody, I think when my dog Cheese turned 32, his sister suggested a Magic Johnson. He's like, yeah, we not gonna get the Magic jersey.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I just noticed Magic Johnson name is crazy, bro.
I used to joke about it in fifth grade, but we're not gonna do that.
I never thought about that until just
it's
now.
very funny when you say it, right? It's
Magic
very
Johnson.
This show started off crazy.
Anyway, we're gonna get into it, Jay. You laughing too much for telling people like that.
Man.
Hey, man, we got the whole intro. I'm sorry. Let's go back. Got my dog.
Go back?
Okay, we're gonna go back real quick.
Go back.
Got my dog Jay with me. My dog Bird. We kind of went haywire.
We all over the place.
Anyway, we locked in. We back reeled in. Everything's good. Jay, tell the people why you pissed off today, man. What's the problem? What's the issue?
Bro, I still haven't gotten over the national championship shit, bro. Be real with you, I'm real upset because now, I feel like a lot of people have like some kind of comfort when they say we lost to the national champions, but we didn't, bro.
They lost,
and they sold the game.
Yeah.
So I really like. It pissed me off even more, bro. I swore I wouldn't care. Once we lost, I don't care anymore. I'm not going to watch this stupid-ass game.
Right.
I ended up watching the highlights, and I seen what Emmanuel Sharp did at the end of the game.
Yes.
Florida, they got away with it the last 4 games they played, and they're national champions. They viewed as the best team in college basketball. I don't think the best team won. I just feel like they made clutch shots when they needed to. I'm disgusted with John Shire. I'm gonna be real with you. That's still my dog. I'm not saying fire John Shire. I'm not a part of that.
That would be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But Cooper Flagg will never be a national champion ever in his life, and that does not sit right with me, man.
Chia won national champion high school.
They act like he coming back.
No,
he's not.
Come on,
it's a wrap.
You know we need something to talk about. These media outlets.
You gotta get to that max contract.
Yeah, he's not going back there.
But what I will say, if they said, I don't know if it's true, but what the report I read, JT Toppin getting $4 million to come back to Texas Tech, what would Cooper Flagg be worth if JT Toppin were $4?
He's not even that good.
That's why I said
paying
$4
him that kind of money for.
I mean, I don't. What would be like a max for the?
I don't know.
Yeah, like what? You know what I'm saying?
I would assume he's at least
million.
4 times a player, so 16 million or something like that.
16 is crazy.
And college, shit.
It's really nothing you would tell me about that, bro. But you really
Arch Manning got a good. He got a good deal going on.
Mm-hmm.
He had to do. He barely had to do anything.
Yeah, he had to
probably the highest NIL valuation of anybody.
He's still 17 or he turned 18?
He 18. He turned 18 like in November.
18. Okay, so he's 18 years old, bro. If you go ahead and leak bread, I think you're missing out on max money. That's the
You got to go get to your max contract faster, but yeah.
And he can end up getting 4 to 5 of those.
Yeah. If he goes, if he still be 18, so his first year get what, like 21?
And if he's elite, I'm about to say he's elite for those amount of years, man, 4 max contracts is crazy.
He's an NBA player, bro. We know this. There's no reason for him to come back to school.
Yeah.
I mean, other than he already got bread.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he hurt for money, but you kind of got to go to. It's still a different type of money.
But you got to win if you come back. You got to win if you come back. You come back and lose, it's ugly.
Yeah, that is ugly.
That's John Shire's job. If Coop came back and we lost,
I'm with you on that.
Sophomore Coop would be crazy.
And
but then
$10
the
million
team
in
fit gonna be
NIL?
weird because then him and Booker probably getting each other way.
No, they wouldn't.
You don't think so?
No.
Coop can play anywhere though, honestly.
Yeah, but he gotta go.
Coop would be at the 3. Coop would be at the 3. I'm good with that.
Coop at the 3. Yeah, we can rock with that. I mean, I think that's what he probably play in the NBA anyway. So I don't know. I guess we're gonna keep with the theme of the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Turmoil in the Mile High City, man. They fired Mike Malone with, I believe, 4 games left?
Oh, this is crazy.
How many games we got left? It's about 4. It got to be getting close to it.
4 or 3. It's right around it. Yeah, it's not a lot left. I mean, I don't know. This is the second firing in the the last couple of weeks. This
noted the GM as well too. They basically clean house.
It's almost they almost clean house basically. Yeah. I just don't like. The only thing I would say, this is crazy, but at this point I feel like we're kind of used to it because it happens a lot. Mm. But what's crazy to me is who they trying to blame it on. I'm not really a big fan of them trying to blame it on Russ. I know he seems like he's being the scapegoat because all these other teams, these guys get fired. But other than the Clippers, mm-hmm. But I just don't understand it. And then the Bleacher Report just came out that Jokic was okay with, he said he understood it. So it kind of made it feel like he might have wanted to.
See, Jokic pressed that button.
I think so. I mean, he's the guy that you run everything through, right?
Oh yeah,
just like LeBron. I feel like LeBron knew. Well, this came out now, but LeBron knew about that trade. It's kind of the same thing. I feel like Joker was his last straw. You know what I'm saying? It was his last straw.
I think it's a tough call to do it now, though.
I don't know if that's Joker's MO. Of course, I won't know for sure because we're not a part of the.
Yeah, we don't know. Yes, speculations. Yeah,
but at the same time, I felt like if he was that kind of guy, I felt like he would have been demanded them to make some moves
why now? Yeah,
and get some help for him, bro. I feel like,
but they won with what they got.
I feel like just hearing him talk about them boys watching film, I feel like that was the beginning of the end. But I like a coach like that. He's like a hard-nosed coach. He's like an old school style coach, it seems like. And not everybody can be coached like that.
Yeah. I guess that's why he favors the older guys.
Maybe that's part of the problem in Denver in the first place. Because if you ain't, nobody's above watching film except maybe Jokic.
But I don't think there's no way that he with it. I don't think he doesn't watch film. Yeah, I'm about to say I don't think he doesn't watch film.
So if your best player and he's doing everything he can, if he can watch film, why doesn't everybody else have to watch film? Why doesn't the last man on the bench have to watch film? Why do you only watch film in film sessions? Why do the coaches have to, you're a pro at this point. You should already have those habits.
And then
that's my personal opinion.
They're trying to say the higher ups wanted someone else in, you know what I'm saying, over Russell Westbrook's time. I'm lost on that, bro. It's almost similar to what happened. I feel like, I hope this doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Knock on wood. But what happened to Melo might happen to him. He might end up getting pushed out of the league, bro. I can see that happen.
That'd be tough.
Russell Westbrook?
Yeah. And that's super sad to see.
His name they were saying they wanted to see instead of Russell Westbrook.
I can't remember the name. It was a younger guy though. I can't think of his name right now. It's kind of bad. But
they were just praising Russ a couple months ago, so it's just
they were.
I don't know, but I hope he doesn't get forced out to me like the league like Melo did. But we got a home for him in Charlotte. He want to be a 6-man. Come on.
Okay.
He sells some tickets if nothing else. Shit.
Yeah.
I go see him play.
That's y'all problem right now.
What?
Just trying to sell tickets. That's why LaMelo playing like that.
They don't even have that.
You watch this House of Highlights, House of LaMelo.
But for him to be that great though, to bounce around at the end of his career, I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of
but I felt like he found a home here. I felt like that with the Clippers too, but I really feel like he found a home.
Well, I get why the Clippers didn't work because of the money.
They turned on him.
Yeah. No,
bro. I don't know. I feel like they just want him to be the Russ of old, and they don't understand. This is just it's not who he is anymore. I like the role he has for the Nuggets. I feel like he helps them because if he doesn't play, who else is? Who else is going?
Oh, Murray, shit.
What's crazy? This might sound like a hot take to y'all.
Disappearing. What's up?
But if I feel like Russell Westbrook can lead a team to the playoffs right now at the age he's in, like what he did for Washington, I feel like he can do it right now.
You feel like if you put him on
when Joker doesn't play, he plays well.
Oh yeah. So you think if you let's name some teams. If you put Russ on Utah, they'd be a playoff team right now?
That's possible. It's gonna be harder in the West. He would need more talent in the West. But if you put him on one of the teams that's like the lower seeds in the East, like I feel like
it's kind of Hawks.
It's kind of hard to put him on the Hornets because the Hornets have point guard.
Yeah.
So you thinking like the Bulls or somebody?
You put them on the Bulls, they definitely.
The Bulls are in the playoffs.
They are, but I'm talking about they're easily in the. That's easy.
I was trying to think who wasn't in the playoffs.
Yeah, playing team, but I feel like.
I feel like you put them on the. I feel like you put them on the Heat, bro.
I don't know what we got.
Easily.
That's a different conversation right there. I don't know.
Yeah, Russ could probably take the Heat to the playoffs. Definitely. That's
they already. You know what I'm saying? And they have somebody to play every single game hard for them. That's like perfect. A perfect fit. Yeah, I'm about to say the perfect fit for him.
Although I do think Russ is a better career player than Jimmy Butler, but similar play styles.
I feel that's unanimous. I mean,
nobody. I had to make sure I noted that though.
You understand? We had to have Jimmy Butler's back because we Heat fans as well. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Butler, he's good. He's really good.
He's really good.
But you know what I'm saying? I might have said some things in the past. Putting them over the top because it was necessary, and I was just being a loyal fan. Stu, you need to get. Stu need to get that hate out of his heart. I can see, man, when the Heat come up, Stu he got this look on he got this look on his face.
I don't hate the Heat, man. It's not my rival team. Anyway,
what?
You asked who my rival?
Yeah, I was curious. I mean, just
I don't know, man. Who I just dislike that much? I don't think I got an NBA team I hate that much.
Yeah, how about the Celtics?
I would say it's the Heat.
I'll start there. The Celtics, maybe.
That's what you. I don't hate the Celtics that much. I really don't. Yeah, I don't think I hate any NBA team.
I know the Celtics are shaping up to look like they might be. Porzingis starting to come around, bro. Man,
so it's looking like them repeating.
Y'all gonna stop talking about Porzingis like he the great white hope. He might move the needle. In my opinion, he moves the needle a little bit.
Bro, he's a center that plays elite defense and can shoot the piss out of the balls.
Yeah, whatever.
What else do you want, man?
Damn, I'm not
from a center, bro.
Honestly, we talking about this nigga. In my opinion, it's like if Kawhi played on Team USA. They already gold medalists, nigga. So
I bet you
do anything gold medalist?
I bet you if Kawhi played, Steve Kerr wouldn't have sat Kawhi on that bench like that, like he did Tatum. I will say that.
You're probably right.
Okay, this one.
But a gold medal is a gold medal.
No, that's
a
gold
champion
medal.
is a champion. Whether Porzingis plays or not, the Celtics the favorite. Newsflash.
No, I'm cool with that, but I think they have a tough. They can have, depending on who they play in the West, they can have some trouble, bro, if they don't have their center.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Porzingis. Give us 20 good games a year and we can win it.
I feel like
that's all they need from. They don't need him during the regular season. They don't need him.
I know it's kind of wild. You gotta be on the team sometimes.
The Clippers look good too.
He's like, oh, Porzingis, he coming back healthy. Porzingis ain't been healthy all season, and look where they at. Just as dominant as ever. And
he came back just in time. Right, that finals.
Just in time to what?
He won them a game.
They're the favorite regardless.
They hit like 6 threes in the first half.
Yeah, bro, he won them a game, bro.
They wasn't gonna win without him.
We never know.
No, we know.
That's a fact. We'll never know, bro.
He was part of the greatest team all time, Jay.
yeah, that's all I heard.
It's a contributing factor. 2024, 2025 Boston Celtics.
Yeah, so Derek White, the best defensive guard of all time, had nothing to do with this.
Best shot blocking. Look, you're not gonna love
the third best shot blocking guard of all time.
You hated my man Derek White last year. Gold medalist, NBA champ, Derek White. Come on, man.
The reason he shaved his head bald in the first place.
I'm glad he did that. That's one thing he should. That's one thing he should.
Kind of wild with that. I ain't gonna lie. It was time to let that one go.
Absolutely.
And the headband was crazy.
Way even worse. Made it worse.
Porzingis he played 41 games this year, averaging 20 and 7 on 49 from the field, 42 from 3 games. That's crazy. 42. 7-2 shooting 42 from 3 is kind of nuts. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it is crazy, but it's not needed at the same time. So whatever.
Jay said he wanted his big man with the back.
Whatever.
Gonna be shooting threes out there. What happened to the game I loved?
swear, bro. It's
I guess the Thunder got their lick back, Lakers Thunder.
They sure did.
It was. I feel like Luka getting tossed out made like tarnished it a little bit, but it is what it is. I know. The game before that, didn't shoot any free throws either. So I mean, it could go like both ways. So we'll never know until the playoffs. They play each other in the playoffs who's gonna really be what it is. Because I
think he shot a bunch of free throws this last game.
This last game he didn't. No, so I think the Lakers shot 17 more. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
17
I could be wrong though.
Game's crazy.
They get the whistle as well, but I seen Lakers fans tell it. I understand the Luka ejection. I will say that was trash.
Yeah,
that was trash. It was, but hey, basketball, it happens.
I actually believe that referees shouldn't have the ability to throw a player out unless it's something out like super outrageous. I think it should be another ref that can like step in and be like, no, this person, he's not getting thrown. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you're a superstar, because you could just change the way games or how the dynamic of game go. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody not in the building, like when they call in a replay or something like that.
Yes, something where they can change that, especially when a playoff game happens. And if you ain't do something like Draymond kicking nigga in the nuts or something like something crazy like that,
yeah,
you shouldn't get thrown out. If I said something verbal, I didn't assault or anything. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So hey, it is what it is, man. You shouldn't have a grudge, man. You're just supposed to ref the game. You be all right. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely don't agree with referee.
So if you're a ref in the situation, you just gonna let you gonna let these niggas talk.
I'm gonna say
crazy.
sometimes it's like because what Draymond be doing sometimes. I don't know how he got hit in the shit. Some of the stuff he be saying to ref sometimes.
So you can. That's where it becomes tricky. I understand that, but you can start making calls a certain way. Then
mm-hmm.
I know that'll be kind of, but that'll cut out on him talking crazy to you too, though.
It probably make it worse, but you're gonna get them fouled out.
That would make it worse.
I'm talking about I'll start making it where somebody fouls him and you're not getting the call.
Oh.
I feel like
I'd be like, stop talking to me, brother. Then you might get the foul call. You know what I'm saying? So
with the spread, I
feel like people should get warnings before they get like technical fouls. I feel like as a ref, if something is said that you feel like you should draw the line on, like
kind of like the coaches
draw that boundary
out of the box or something.
Talk to the player, like, listen, it's like I understand, you in the game right now, so I'm not taking that personal, but you can't like talk to me like that. Like you cannot say certain things.
But you can't even show emotion anymore.
Not emotion be crazy.
Yeah, not showing emotion is crazy. But
that's tough when they be on. When the tech.
That's what I'm saying. Like
crazy,
I feel like refs and players just have to communicate, bro. At the same, like I feel like they should have a place to communicate where they can talk and be like, listen, this is where the boundary is drawn. The player gets to say what his issue is. The ref gets to say what his issue is with what just happened before you call any technical fouls. He like, okay, well, now that we established this, if this happens again, I'm gonna give you a tech. Yeah. So now that like you can't the players can't say anything when they get a technical foul. They can't be surprised. It's like, no, I had this conversation with you. I feel like the old school refs or the ones that have ref more games, people kind of know how they're gonna ref the games.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's a benefit with that, even though.
What's my man Chris Paul never win against?
Scott Foster.
Scott Foster. Yeah.
Some refs is just you get.
Do you really believe that's the reason that the Sun lost that series, or they just flat out lost?
They got to find. They flat out lost, but they got to find a reason for it. That's what I believe.
They got smacked, but it is interesting. Like maybe 0 for 2, 0 for 3, 0 for 4, maybe Quincy. But when you start like 0 for 11, 0 for 12 in games you ref somebody. This got to pass a coincidence at a certain point.
I think it's 2 for 16 or 4 for 16, something crazy like that in the playoffs. Well, that's insane, bro.
That's
bro. That's 3 series basically.
Yeah, no chance.
I feel like that's honestly us as fans just trying to make sense of it all. Mm-hmm. I feel like there's some crazy stats out there that you be like, oh, really? I think it's a coincidence. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm. I guess
that's what I'm gonna go with. So it is what it is on that. But Thunder in 5, I stand. Listen,
are you going
Thunder in 5? Because listen, bro, I feel like the Thunder ain't getting enough respect, and so I realize my goal throughout the playoffs is to troll as many Lakers fans as I can.
That's what you going with it.
Absolutely, because y'all starting to piss me off with the whole Austin Reaves as a superstar. Austin Reaves is really good, but a superstar, you're gonna put him in you're gonna put him in the same company as a Jason Tatum, as a Jokic, as a Giannis. Like come on, bro.
You start the team tomorrow. Would you take Derek White or Austin Reaves?
Oh shit.
Derek White. Because one of them plays defense. I think that's an easy question.
Man, what pick am I? If I'm picking, if those are my two options.
Yeah, those are your only two options. It's like it's a fixed.
You know how you don't think Derek White would be really good with the Lakers right now?
Bro, Stu just said if you starting a team.
Yeah. Which one you got to pick one. It's wild.
How many years I got to make this work?
The NBA blew up. They relatively close to the age. Not Derek White way older than him. Derek White probably 4 years older, maybe 4 or 5, something like that. But I just want your opinion, man. You hate on Derek White, you hate on Austin Reaves, man. Who you?
Wait, how am I hating on Austin Reaves?
I'm just tired of hearing that LeBron song too. LeBron,
you know we got Lakers. We got Lakers fans, like you said. You say they believe Austin Reaves is that great, and you shoot him down, man. So you know how Laker fans take any type of criticism.
Those are the same guys that slander Jordan. Like, come on, bro. They slander Jordan, and they'll tell you Austin Reaves is probably better than Jordan.
Bro, I see one of the ones like this newer generation. Jordan, some of his lore might be slowly going away, but they going crazy on him on Instagram. I seen one today.
They trying to kill him.
Craig Elo locking him up, and then somebody in the comments was like, "The more I watch, I think this shit was fictitious. What they be telling us he did." I'm like, man, they finna turn on MJ.
The only thing that's saving them, bro, is the shoes, bro.
The shoes. I made an argument about that.
You can't.
My professor told me I can't write that paper because it's too recent. But I was like, part of success is the success of his shoes. Like,
yeah, I mean the success of his aura, bro. Like he was just that guy, bro. You can't. It's not going nowhere, bro. It's not. He's not. He's locked in.
Yeah, but it was funny, man. That right hand bandit, they funny as hell.
Austin Reaves stands, bro.
So is Austin Reaves you going with AR-15 over Derek White over D9, D White 9? I don't know. I don't even know.
First of all, I'm not starting the team. How about that?
You're just gonna count your losses.
Start a team with one of those guys.
All right, third round. Third round for your third option.
Oh, you should have said that.
You going Austin Reaves or Derek White?
I probably got two other stars that can score. I like to go with Derek White because of his defense.
And he can do the same thing Austin Reaves does, though. I think so.
You should look at that.
Hey, don't say that too loud, bro.
What?
They'll be in the comments going crazy.
Do you think the Lakers would trade him? Trade them for each other straight up?
No.
But after they lose in the playoffs, maybe for a big.
That's what they missing. That's one reason I'm gonna say OKC has a chance to really get Lakers out of here is because they don't have a legitimate big man. Hartenstein and Chet are that's going to be hard to deal with.
I mean, I would trade AR for a championship if I had to.
Reddit has everything, so I was looking up their stats. The first thing that pops up: Austin Reaves is objectively better than Derek White.
That means to be listening. That's what that was. It was waiting for you to type that in.
It's crazy bias, bro. That's what it is.
But no, I think Austin Reaves' stats are better, but.
I keep calling him Austin Rivers.
That's my bad. Austin Reaves, excuse me. I can't talk tonight.
Same thing.
That's it.
Austin Reaves is a legit third option. I don't believe. I don't think White is.
You don't think White's the third option?
White the fourth, and then when Porzingis is
on a different team, on a different team, he would be.
Yeah, he'd be the third option. Yeah, for sure.
What would Austin Reaves be on the Celtics? Which option would he be?
Probably the same. This is probably the same.
You think he'd be third on the Celtics?
No, I mean I don't think White's third. Yeah, fourth or the fifth. Yeah,
he'd probably be fourth. Yeah, fourth.
People probably think I'm crazy if I say he'd probably take Pritchard's spot, but that's.
You think he would take Pritchard's spot?
No, I'm talking about that'll be his role.
You think so? He fall off like that?
Pritchard,
I mean, Peyton Pritchard is really good. But
I'm about to say fall off.
But the way they're talking about Austin Reaves right now is crazy.
Yes, because he's in LA. He's a white boy, and he's a fan favorite. That's what else do we need?
Hey, points are similar. 25, well, I ain't got the averages, but 25-39 and 25-29. Basically, Derek White scored 10 more points. Derek White shoots a little better from three. Honestly, they're very comparable players looking at the roster.
Yes.
Yeah, like extremely comparable, honestly.
I've been telling y'all Derek White is a superstar as well. So
I told y'all last year, Derek White the man. Derek White, Hey, the best third option in the league.
Yep, but real quick, Ja got a new celebration, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's up? This dude is crazy.
Can you bomb places, or is that worse than shooting? Or
That's way worse. You can kill a lot more people, bro. I believe
yeah.
so.
So is he gonna be allowed to do this?
But it's
Or is it not the
fictitious.
same stigma? Yeah, I was saying, is it not the same?
Bro,
I mean,
you're right. For most people, it is fictitious.
I've seen
Except for
LeBron.
Ja.
I've seen LeBron do. Who Ja done shot, man?
We don't know.
we don't know. Ja, hey, shit we did, we never tell.
Bro, that story about the Pacers, that story.
He ain't shot nobody, bro.
With the red beam.
With the red beam at the bus. He be hanging with Big 30. Come on, man.
That's my favorite story, bro. That red beam in the bus is crazy.
Now, personally, I like him playing with the candle gun after all the shit he went through. Like, why you thought that was a good idea, bro?
I mean, he's not gonna change. I think he's just locking into the villain role, man. Effort, bro. That's how I look at it. It's effort. Yeah, what you gotta do? As long as you play well.
Some people play well, but they're saying he's not playing well, though. That's what some people are saying. He's not playing like Ja.
When he didn't play last year, Memphis did. Were they in the playoffs?
Nah.
They in the playoffs now. He's playing well enough for me. I think so. They got the coach out of there.
A little bit of a drop off.
Yeah, it's a drop off. I think that's why they got the coach out. The offense that it was running wasn't
we're just gonna blame.
Wasn't good enough for
conducive for him.
Yeah, for him. Yeah, so
every coach is in trouble every day because damn Mike Malone won a championship. They got him up out of there.
I think the last four champions don't coach for the team that they won the championship for anymore.
Get them gone, man.
Yeah, because the Raptors, the Bucks, the Nuggets.
The Warriors.
No, not the Warriors. I'm talking about like.
No, I'm saying it wouldn't be the last.
It's 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5, I think. 4 out of 5 or 5 out of something like that, which is crazy.
Warrior. Yeah, Mike.
Because the bubble team. That's Frank. Frank got out of there. Yeah. Yep. So Frank out of there, and then Mike is out of there.
2022 was the Warriors, and 2023.
I just missed. What's the Raptors coach name? He don't coach there no more.
Nick Nurse.
Come on, Nick Nurse.
He gone. So that Frank, that's crazy, bro.
It's a cold business, man.
Yeah, it's what happens. Well, they say they get hired to get fired. That's what the coach says. But basically, again, not to knock them, because getting fired does suck. You got emotions and feelings and all that. But hey, they get paid handsomely once they get a check.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for them at all.
I don't. It ain't like somebody getting fired.
Just make it make sense. That's all.
Yeah, it's all good. But anyway, speaking of feeding kids, we'll be right back after we pay some bills.
Game Point, the podcast, man. If you want the best sports talk, whatever you want to talk about, man. My guys,
Stu
and Jay,
for being humble, man. Watch the shit.
Hey, we here, man.
It's us. We them guys. Cut it on. Play. Subscribe. Like. Comment.
Lock in, because I like to argue.
Lock the in. Come on.
Hey, support though. Real talk, man.
We love you guys too.
Support.
Game Point. The pod.
Everything black on. Support for sure.
All right, we back at it like we never left because we never did. Anyway, really quick opinion. Worst TV mom of all time. Could be TV show, sitcom, movie, just anything related to film, I guess. Worst TV mom.
What you got, Jay?
I'm gonna go shawty from Snowfall.
Yeah.
Franklin Saint almost had the money. And for you to do what you did,
so you just going off that one situation.
She put herself in jail.
No, she was horrible the whole time.
She was horrible the whole time. She got on my nerves the whole time, but that was the icing on the cake. She's like, I stopped you from being something you're in jail for life now.
Yeah.
He ain't got no money. He a crackhead. This was not how the show was supposed to end. So that's one of my problems. And I don't know if y'all watch Game of Thrones, but Cersei Lannister was one of the worst TV moms.
She's the worst, bro. That's what I got. That's what I got in mind.
She might
Cersei
be number
crazy.
one.
Even though I did like her character, especially towards the end. One of my favorite episodes from that is the Shame episode with her, bro. That junk was crazy.
Yeah,
but but Cersei was wild, dog.
She was wild.
That whole family was crazy, though. And the black mom for mine, I picked the white one and the black. The black mom for mine would be Florida Evans, bro. I feel like she did my boy.
She didn't want to do no better.
I feel like she did my boy James kind of dirty, man. The whole show, bro. I feel like he he wasn't enough all the time. She wanted to do this, wanted to do that, and then he ended up leaving. It was just a crazy. You know what I'm saying?
She just left. She
It was just a crazy joint. I was just like, this is wild. But Florida
kept
Evans
her
probably be
family
there.
in poverty.
Got him, just left him out there, bro. That's wild.
I kind of
agree bad TV moms.
I kind of agree with Saint. With Jay.
Yeah.
Sissy Saint. She was also a horrible mother in The Wire too. For those of you
Exactly, bro. She is
That's
known
just
for
her
being
role.
a terrible mother. Like
my other one, I don't know if y'all are into the Power universe, but Raquel Thomas, she's a pretty pretty terrible mother.
She's terrible, but I feel like I give her a little bit of a pass because I think she believes that she's doing what she has to.
What's right? Oh yeah, what she has to. Yeah, in her head.
She got love for Kanan. I can see that, but she just goes about it the complete wrong way.
But Kanan, I mean, if we was ever discuss that show, I mean, all you learn in the first season of Kanan is that Kanan fucks everything up, and they probably should have killed him. Like that would have stopped a lot of stuff from happening. But underrated, worst mom of all time, and might piss a lot of people off. Tasha from the original Power. She was literally what was wrong with the whole show. She was the cause of every problem.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. There was a point where I just did not fuck with her.
Was she a bad mother though, or she just was problematic?
Maybe she wasn't a bad mother. Maybe she was a bad wife. I guess. No, she was a bad mother. She taught Tyreek how to.
I didn't watch none of Power, so I don't watch any of Power.
She basically taught him. She taught him how to sell the drugs.
Yeah.
To get money because they needed money. Supposedly.
Okay, yeah. I can see two sides of that, but yeah, I got you.
And she cheated first, so that makes her a bad wife. But she cheated before Ghost ever did, so she started everything.
That's how it usually happens, man. We don't want to talk about that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we not gonna talk about that.
We not.
Anyway, shoes real quick. We get the next thing. I don't know. I don't think I did these before. True Blue threes from 2010.
They're my favorite threes right there.
Yeah, I really do like these. You can see the chip and tell, oh, they are the yellow on the back, the old Jordan. They kind of flimsy because this is before they redid Jordans. This was the first Jordan I ever stood in line for. I went and got these out of Northgate. Work study check. Shout out Guilford College. Ran it up just enough. These came out beginning of June. So we got that last check because you get paid on the first. I think the check might have been $300 or something. Going to the mall.
Straight.
You know, can't hide stuff from your mom when you stay in her house. So what you finna do? I'm finna go buy some shoes. I know you ain't finna spend all your money. I am. I am. Don't even worry about it. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I might ask you for some gas money later. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, we got some shoes. I'm just playing. That's a joke all the way. But yeah, one of the first pair of shoes I ever stood in. I love those. But we're gonna go into the next one. We always let Jay do why he's pissed off. I'm super pissed off about our R&T because the seating and they trying to get they getting all my favorite players out of here, man. First off, SZA lost in the first round of a BBL tournament, so I feel like whatever results coming with.
She lost too, bro. It's like we didn't do the seating.
I don't care. You know how we feel about Duke losing?
Nah, I'm with you.
She might have been Duke in this.
I'm with you.
Idiot.
If she was Duke, then I guess. The other one was Florida, or whatever.
Yeah, I guess
Houston,
or
somebody like that.
Ari Fletcher was Houston.
It was a bad matchup. SZA very well could have won it all, but just a terrible first.
Criminally underrated.
All right, yellow.
Let's get this over with. We got a 1 seed Young Miami, 9 seed Jordan Woods.
Bruh.
Upset. Come on, y'all know where y'all going with this.
I ain't gonna lie. For
I don't
me,
even know if Jordan Woods
has
a BBL. She might just be thick like that.
It's natural.
It might
be. She with Cat, boy. I just.
Oh yeah, you don't want to talk about another man, girl like that.
No. I really feel like that's like an L, low key. I ain't gonna lie.
What's the L?
I think he gay. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What the heck?
Why you whisper that to the camera like that?
Cause bro,
what BBL you making, man?
He a little too zesty, man. But with that being said, I'm gonna go young Miami. I'm gonna go young Miami, man.
Yeah. So what's your vote, Herb?
I just like young Miami, bro. I can't really. She mad cool, bro. I think it's young Miami. I can't really go. I know we're supposed to be the better of the BBLs, bro.
We got to keep it moving. I got a lot of follow-up questions. Why you like young Miami like that? We get to that on another episode. Number 12, Jada Waiter. Number 4, Bernice Burgos.
Jada.
Because of age, I probably say Jada too.
I'm going.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I was gonna age. This one, I already feel like my dog's gonna piss me off, but this might be the best matchup in this round. Honestly, there ain't no Mike. This is a heavyweight.
Just the one.
This is the one. This is the best matchup by far.
Mm-hmm.
We got a 14 seed Drea face, my baby. 6 seed Lotto, aka Big Lotto, aka Moo Lotto.
Oh, this is the easy one for me. And all blessings to Lotto, but I got Dre on this one.
My dog for her. Dre, go to the next round. Go on. I don't even care what you have to say, Jay. I don't even need to hear you.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Lotto's beautiful though.
We eliminated Lotto.
Lotto's beautiful, bro. But if we just talking about BBL, Drea jump look real. I don't even think she got one. She didn't say
she definitely got one.
Lotto put on that cheetah print.
And I think that's her second one, bro.
You want that cheetah?
Come on, man.
Lotto put on that cheetah print.
No, Lotto fine as hey.
No, she looks amazing.
Hey,
but Drea does as well. Yeah,
hey, I got this one gif I see sometimes. I don't know what Charles Barkley was doing, but he was like, look at his phone.
In churros, bro.
Yeah. Oh, the churro thing was crazy. We are not gonna do that.
Oh,
yeah, we're not gonna do that. All right,
that's crazy.
So then we'll go last matchup, Ari Fletcher, Nicki Minaj.
All right. Landslide. Shout out to California.
Landslide. Whew.
I won't say landslide, but I'm gonna say Ari.
You better say landslide as much as you fought for Ari, but I will go Ari on this one too.
Yeah, because Ari is gonna save
Nicki one of the goats, though. Nicki one of the goats. Nicki one of the goats.
Ari gonna save me in this next round.
But Ari's the number.
So I need Ari to get Dre out of there.
So we got Young Miami versus Jada Waiter.
She losing. She losing it. Like it's time for her to go.
Jada,
great tournament.
Y'all want to just finish up now? The tournament's over with anyway, so we might as well finish.
Yeah, Jada.
Yeah.
Jada.
Go ahead. Let's finish it up.
All right, we got Jada. So then we got Drea and Ari Lennox. Ari Fletcher. Ari Fletcher.
Ari. It's been Drea was in a tough bracket. You know, I'm gonna say that
you going Ari?
She's done is commendable.
Yeah, I'm going Ari, man.
I think I ain't gonna take it, man.
We're just talking about. Yeah, I think Drea looks better than Ari now. You can't really debate that. But we talking about just
everything about her looks better, bro.
Just the buns, bro. No, bro. Ari buns look crazy, bro. Bro, they A1, bro. I don't believe it. I don't believe it's a BBL. That's how good they're doing. I don't think she said she had it. I don't think it's a BBL, bro.
Right now, they don't know. So
me neither.
She should win. Let's just crown her the champion.
I'm about to say Jada Ari. Then who y'all got? I don't even care no more, bro.
I got Ari too, bro. I got Ari, man. Jada
man,
beautiful
the
though.
in from the beginning. Y'all knew y'all was gonna pick Ari. Next time. We going to commercial. Right back.
Oh my goodness.
Every Friday at 9 a.m. Check us out. You might as well do it. You ain't doing nothing. 1/3 of the Dane Point podcast. It's your boy Verb, the blackest.
All right, welcome back. So, what y'all guys want to talk about? No, I'm just
nigga lost the script, bro.
I'm just messing up. Anyway, most disappointing team. Who y'all got this year? Or I guess it's past sports season.
You can go first, Verb.
My most disappointing team. I'm gonna go with the NBA. It's gonna be the Phoenix Suns. They are liable to miss the playoffs. They're 3 games behind right now. Well, the Mavericks just lost tonight, so they could be 2 games. And I think if I was the Magic, I would sit. I mean, if I was the Mavericks, I would sit. I'll sit 80 down and just lose all the games, and see if just let the Suns get in and try to, try to get a good draft pick. But it's looking nasty, man. If the Suns don't make the playoffs, bro, it's like KD just wasted a year in his prime to me. You know what I'm saying? I know it's like towards the end of his prime, but it's just like a wasted year. Bradley Beal,
I agree.
He's untradeable, $50 million contract a year, and he has a no trade clause.
Do you think that's more untradeable than Jamal Murray? Well, I guess the no trade clause.
Yeah, he has a no trade clause.
Somebody made an interesting point though. Like once you get traded, how's a no clause how's a no trade clause still like in there? Hasn't it already been burned? I
think it has. I think it's you can get traded twice.
Oh, it's twice. I didn't know the actual.
No, I mean you get traded once you get traded the second time you can have no trade. After that, it's gone.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just assumed maybe it's the life of the contract. But then when somebody said, I was like, you do got a point. Like, why do you get to keep your no trade clause after you get traded? You've already accepted a trade somewhere. Like,
Yeah,
I
understand.
It was a kind
But
of
that's to me.
But at the same time, I
most
think players can waive that too.
They can waive it. Yeah, they can waive it.
On special circumstances.
Yeah. They can certainly waive it. I always assumed it was for the life of the contract. But then, dude, he made a good point. I was like, yeah, if you already accepted a trade, like, isn't it like the end of your no trade clause? Like, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe too deep a thought. For me, go ahead.
Okay, so I'll say I've been through a lot of heartbreak as a fan this year. So there's a bunch of teams that we talk about Duke. That's the most recent one.
Yeah,
I
was gonna go there, but can you call a Final Four?
That's not. I'm about to say, especially from
bro, how good they are. Come on,
from a
bro.
team.
This is not
from a college team led by 18-year-old, bro. They did good.
Come on, bro. This is the second final. We done lost twice in the Final Four, bro. To what I believe were less talented teams.
We done lost
recent memory
twice in 2 final games.
Yeah, but y'all probably shouldn't. Y'all shouldn't have beat Paulo Banchero on that. So whatever. We ain't got time for that. Anyways, the Yankees, as good as the Yankees are, and I understand the Dodgers are all world, but that was just a disappointing performance.
We needed them torpedo bats, man.
Easy. We didn't even fight. Yeah. If we had the torpedo bats, we probably still would have.
Did they ban it already?
It is what it is on that, bro.
The torpedo bats? No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
They legal, bro.
They might say they legal. Yeah, they clearly they mad. People just mad.
They love to hate on the Yankees. And the biggest disappointment, which is, it's not really a disappointment for me, but probably a disappointment for others. The Texas Longhorns, with as much hype as they had, we got 2 quarterbacks. We got 2 of the greatest quarterbacks in the country. And, we have a 5-star on the bench. We have all this talent. And they still lost, bro. They lost again. And I keep telling y'all, bro, Texas is not going to win another championship ever. Ever, bro.
One, but yeah.
I said they're not gonna win another championship.
I think they're not gonna
stamp that.
Merchant.
Stamp that. Y'all, I know y'all some low key Texas fans. That's why I low key.
I don't hate Texas, but I also don't hate Oklahoma. I mean, I'm kind of cool with both sides. I know they don't work in a real rivalry.
We don't have nothing to do with Florida. That's why.
I don't care. But speaking of Florida, I'm not gonna call them the most disappointing team, but their rival. Although I did say they were going to be sorry, I didn't think it was going to be 1-10 sorry. Florida State had.
Florida State. That's ugly too. Yeah,
nobody could have guessed that.
Was it 1-10? I'm sorry, whatever the record was. Whatever it was, it wasn't good. I don't know if it was 1-10 or 2-9. Whatever they finished it was. Yeah. I seen
some funny shit where it said Dabo Swinney somehow being 11-2 with DJU as his starting quarterback was probably one of the greatest coaching jobs ever.
It might be a little better than what we thought. I guess it went NFL. I mean, I wouldn't say disappointing because I kind of see it coming every year. You can always go Cowboys, but I think, generally speaking, most people would say the Jets.
Oh yeah, the Jets was Cowboys was ugly too, bro. Because we just went 3 years of 12 plus wins, bro.
Like normally, at least I get to watch the first round and we get our ass whooped. I didn't even get
poor
to see
fools.
that. And then NBA. This is gonna sound personal for me, but the Hornets, man, it was supposed to be better than this year.
Come on, Stu.
The injuries, man.
They were, bro. They were.
And
but you can't,
y'all. As much as I was shitting on Trey, man, clearly he was missed because it went downhill after he got hurt.
But at what point do we start saying like it's always gonna be injuries with Charlotte? Because it's been.
Oh, I've been willing to say like I don't know the training staff or like none of their names or nothing, and it may not even be their fault. But at a certain point, you gotta
do some change and something gotta change. I'm gonna say something gotta change.
Change like you can't keep
just let it go.
Yeah. They were disappointed.
You can't do that, man.
But I guess the general consensus, if I had to guess, would be the 76ers maybe or the Bucks. Probably 76ers. They ain't even gonna make the playoffs.
Oh yeah, 76ers. That's
76ers. That was a pretty.
You pay PG what you pay him. You expect Joel Embiid to be healthy. I don't know how he's gonna recover from that knee injury. Only time will tell. But
it's talking retirement.
Yeah, that is in play.
And that was my thing with what they said they was doing, because that's normally like a cleanup procedure. I think at this point we past like cleaning stuff up with Joel Embiid. Like he
need to lose weight, man.
He might need to
40 pounds.
But that's one thing I always thought he needs to lose weight. He does look like he's carrying too much as he tries to play with. I don't know. I don't think we need cleanup surgeries at this point. I think if he going under the knife, they need to be fixing something, like not scoping his knee or nothing like that. But I definitely hope and wish the best for them. But yeah, that'll probably be my most disappointing teams.
Yes, sir.
I guess we get up out of here. America's favorite segment. Freaky
Yes, sir.
Fridays. Where
One of the ones. I got one of the songs where you put it on, bro. I think every black person is in the room can't help but to sing the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a 1999 classic. It's from the group called Silk, Meeting in My Bedroom. It fits the theme. Because I mean, we all love meetings in the bedroom with the right one, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a Freaky Friday word. That's a song.
Literal.
So, you know what I'm saying? Meeting
double
in my
entendre.
bedroom. There's a meeting in my bedroom.
I'm about to say you gotta hit all the notes if you're gonna do that. You gotta hit all the way to the top.
When you hit that, step into. I can't even get that now, man.
I don't really like this song that much. I understand the vibe when I feel it. Yeah, I don't like it that much. It's not.
That's crazy.
That wasn't one that was ever on my playlist of like for that type of activity. That one wasn't on there.
I know every time I'm out in the art, like if you go to an R&B joint and they play that right there, bro, everybody in there is singing.
I thought you were gonna say can we talk? I thought that's where you going when you was saying everybody.
Oh, that's one of the ones too.
I'm about tired of that damn song. Yeah. It's a creepy song. He's being a stalker in the whole song.
But it's a bunch of songs that's like
that. I like listening to the words. I'm like, yeah, like everybody just going with the melody. Like, are y'all actually listening to what these niggas are saying?
Hell no.
They be wild.
Hell no, they be going with it. Just like I said, was it Jagged Edge Get Married song? But anyway, that has nothing to do with nothing. Episode 31.
Yes, sir.
The Reggie Miller episode, or did y'all come up with a better 31? While we talking?
Books, no.
No better 31.
That's probably it.
31 is kind of a nasty number when you think about it.
I'm just having a brain for it.
Roger's Cremorty episode.
Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking Priest Holmes, but I don't think Priest Holmes wore 30. Did he wear 31? I don't know. I ain't got time to look it up. But anyway, we love each and every one of you guys.
Absolutely.
Always, man.
Few episodes getting over 100 views now.
Keep running the views up, man. We appreciate it. We would like to have some of y'all on the episodes as well. So please get in the comments, bro. Would love to hear how y'all think Austin Reaves is a superstar.
Let's talk about it.
Austin Reaves is a superstar? Oh, yeah. Priest Holmes.